DuBois Strong is working towards a new strategic plan. We'll break that down. Plus, yesterday was a big day for Holiday World and Splash and Safari, and Mark Messmer brings us this week's legislative update. All of that and much more is up next here on the 18 WJTS News. Hello, I'm Bradford Raths. We begin with the investigation into a fight at a Jasper rubber plant last weekend that left a man severely injured and two others facing felony charges. Jasper police were called to Jasper rubber plant number 1 at about 8:45 this past Saturday night. JPD says the fight started after an argument between 24-year-old Christopher Barrett of Huntingburg and another employee turned violent. Police say Barrett started the fight by hitting the man in the back of the head. According to police, Barrett then pulled out a knife and repeatedly cut the victim, with most of the cuts on the man's raised arm. Police say a second person, 23-year-old Kelvin Brown of Jasper, hit the man in the back with a pole at some point during the fight. Police say the victim was able to pull out a stun gun and tase Barrett, which allowed him to escape. Police say the victim fled the plant and was soon located and taken to Memorial Hospital for treatment, including numerous stitches. JPD says the man was released from the hospital after being treated. Meanwhile, Barrett and Brown were arrested yesterday on felony warrants and booked into the DuBois County Security Center. Barrett is charged with a level 3 felony for aggravated battery resulting in serious permanent disfigurement. He also faces level 5 felonies for battery resulting in serious bodily injury and battery with a deadly weapon, along with a Class A misdemeanor for battery resulting in bodily injury. Brown faces a level 6 felony for battery resulting in moderate bodily injury. DuBois Strong will soon begin working on its new strategic plan. DuBois Strong President Ed Cole says the group's current plan was completed back in 2013. Since that time, Cole says several things have changed.
We found that the economy has really come back tremendously. We were trying to do some statistical analysis, trying to look at some things that were easy bits. We have an economic modeling software system that we use. From 2013 to 2014 in DuBois County, there were about 1,090 new jobs created.
Cole says DuBois Strong has 4 key initiatives that it will be focusing on in the future. These are workforce growth, business growth, entrepreneurial growth, and organizational progress. Cole says internet connectivity and transportation remain 2 issues that will be key to moving DuBois County ahead and achieving those 4 key initiatives. On the transportation front, Cole says the Mid-States Corridor is a project that needs as much support as it can get.
Going north is very difficult here. We've got to back the folks that are doing that type of heavy lifting. That Mid-States Corridor is the potential for a game changer. The difficulty with it, of course, is we're a Tier 2. So we're talking, 3, 5, 8 years out before there's really a lot of emphasis on that. But we really need to stay on that. We need to realize or get the folks that are holding the purse strings to understand that's huge to us.
Cole says the Gigacity initiative that Jasper is working on with Smithville Communications will go a long way towards helping internet connectivity locally. Cole says solving the transportation issue will also go a long way in recruiting people to DuBois County to fill the many jobs that are available. Cole says taking the ongoing housing study and making solutions from that data will be another key, though that study is taking longer than expected to get done. Cole says the housing study is expected to be complete sometime next month. Changes may soon be coming in how Huntingburg residents make their after-hours emergency calls. Last night, the Huntingburg City Council heard about 3 options for handling those calls in the future. The changes come after the recent retirement of one of the city's after-hours dispatchers. The council did agree on an option in the end, and Mayor Denny Spinner says the next step is to put together a full plan.
After much discussion, it was believed by the council that we should explore the opportunity to contract for this after-hour emergency calls. So what we'll be doing before the next meeting, I'll be working with staff and developing a full proposal, negotiating a contract, and come back with a detailed proposal on this.
Spinner says that full proposal will likely be presented at the council's next meeting. The other 2 options that were considered were continuing with the current system and hiring a new employee and having staff at the city's water plant handle those calls as Jasper currently does. The city currently uses part-time dispatchers who work from home. Yesterday was the first chance for many to see Holiday World and Splash and Safari's newest attraction. Media Preview Day allowed various news outlets to get a first-hand look at the new Thunderbird steel roller coaster. Thunderbird is the first launched wing coaster in the park's history. Now, Thunderbird has some sentimental value to the park. The coaster is the fulfillment of a dream of former Holiday World president Will Cook. Cook passed away back in 2010. Cook's daughters, fourth-generation owners Lauren and Leah Cook, say having Thunderbird up and running is a tremendous accomplishment for the park. Leah Cook says the coaster is everything that her father dreamed of.
Yeah, I mean, I think our dad would be really proud to see all of this and to see that we were capable of building a coaster, and I think we've done him proud.
Thunderbird makes its public debut tomorrow when Holiday World opens for the season. And as we head to break this evening, today was Arbor Day, and Jasper City officials recognized the day with the annual tree blessing. This year's tree was a bald cypress at the home of Dan Arbuckle on the corner of 6th and McCrillis Streets. The tree is 11 feet around and more than 90 years old. We're back after this.